first. Just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, third.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Eason against Holmgren. They need this. And the rejection by Holmgren. And he gets it back. He was all alone on that.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Oh. Taken away. And they're running. Here's Green. And they pick up 2.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Off target from three-point range.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And he drives in.
Damn.
It's rebounded by New York. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Gasol's checked in for Holland.
Checking in for the away team, number 16.
Stoudemire against Eason. To the middle. Here's Collier. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Rollins. These guys have been untouchable in the playoffs. 11 consecutive wins. They have simply been demoralizing, round after round. They just continue to storm towards the NBA Finals.
And we've seen some pretty historic playoff runs in the postseason. The Cavs and Warriors both got the double-digit win streaks during the 2017 playoffs. These guys cannot get too comfortable. These closeout situations are the absolute toughest to win. And they've done it twice already, but tonight is going to be arguably the toughest closeout game they've been in.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Poe. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Back to Edwards. Gasol. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation by Gasol. Converts off the miss.
Knicks trail by 3. New York calls timeout. Here's Eason. Still scoreless. Outside, Green.
Oh, shit.
Here's Collier over Edwards. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Edwards. Over Collier. Edwards, no good.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Shots are just flowing to him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Raleigh is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's James. Here's the drive.
And I like the mix of power and agility James has on the drive. He can go through or around the beat.
Oh, shit.
Pass to Walter. Inside. Oh, misses.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Edwards. Walter pulls it in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Walter after Pau Gasol's bucket from deep. And he recovers it. Pass to Walter. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Walter's got 5.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
So it's the Knicks now. Holly making their last shot. Shot by Eason, no good.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Here's Stoudemire. This all no good. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 47% here so far. Here's Walter. Holly with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The second effort. And James with the layup. He's got 8.
What a combination of instincts, skill, strength, explosiveness. I think James can be as good as he wants to.
New York, no good that time either. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Raleigh leads by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Raleigh.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
So for Raleigh right now, Gasol out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Wade in at the point guard position. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both good from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Wade. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Knicks trail by 3. And here's Sharp. Jacks up a 3. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards drives in. Pass to Gasol. Now Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Gasol is screen on Green. And there's the drive. Tries again. Tries yet again. Chalk up 2 there. Gasol's got the lead up to 5 now for Raleigh.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
With the step back. They kick it out to Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Pass to Starks. Here's Sharp. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For New York, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And he makes the first.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Raleigh. Here's Wade. Count the basket.
Well, you see how Wade adjusts to whatever the defense throws at him? Strong finish there.
Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp. With the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Anthony with the block.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
So for the Knicks, Leon Poe's checked in for Turian. And it's Collier in for Green. Ron, he's checked in for Raleigh. Here's Collier. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Oh, big time comeback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
New York ball.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Sharp, the pass to Poe. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Here's Collier. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Oh. Pitch to LeBron. And now the Knicks on the break. Ball's not loose. And stolen by James. Down low. Holmgren can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A shot by Starks, no good. Well, Raleigh shooting 43% from the field. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Back to Sharp. Pass to Collier. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
For the Knicks, Tari Eason comes in for Starks. And it's Walter in for Green. And Raleigh also making a change. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Dwayne Wade.
LeBron, so special. Can put points on the board in a hurry.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Walter. He has 5. Pass to Poe. Floats one up. And the rejection by Holmgren.
I wonder wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge in a close game like this. You look for every edge you can find.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backcourt. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession, almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Here's Raleigh now. Right now, they're a 9-0 run. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Got that one up quick. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for Raleigh.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Collier, that's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here is Edwards. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to James. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love the fact the young fella LeBron James not afraid to go at anybody in this league.
And New York making a change here. Starks is checked in. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Raleigh. Wade comes in for Edwards.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Walter. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. .130 left here in the second.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basket. And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
James against Easton. Back to Starks. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Walter can't get it to go. Raleigh leading by 8. James kicks to Holmgren. Back to James. Back to Holmgren. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Easton's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Wembanyama, a screen. And here's LeBron outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Walter. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. That'll do it for the first half. Raleigh on top, ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym, which hasn't happened yet.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast dirty.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
8 blocks. Goddamn.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Shot about there with Collier. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Leon Pope. And it's Walter in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Pass to Sharp.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Dwayne Wade. The Knicks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. He hits the second from the line. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Raleigh has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the inside, Wembanyama. It's it alive. It's stolen by Wembanyama. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Collier. 14 points for him. They set the pick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Collier's got 16.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now here's James. 20 points for him. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Walter. Covered by LeBron. Pass to Walter. Raleigh with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. LeBron, no luck. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Collier.
Shit.
Gets an open look and hits. Collier's got 4 points this quarter.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Oh, shit.
That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The dunk with the foul on top of it. So strong.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Edwards has come in for Dwayne Wade. On the free throw, no good. Raleigh leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. And again, no good by Raleigh. Here's Wembanyama. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the night. New York calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Sharp with a rejection by James.
One of those guys with bounce.
Oh.
LeBron James, elite potential in really every phase of the game.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Eason with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Sharp with it. 11 points in the game. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Have a look at the basket, guys. Still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-handed.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Off target with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Walter. He has 5. Eason. And the shot is long. Here's LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
We knew this about him coming in. LeBron can get a little freaky with it when he goes up top.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Eason. Shoots the three. Out that one, and the Raleigh lead has been cut to just 5 points in the basket from Sharp.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Wembanyama on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Raleigh.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And Joe Edwards will bring it up for Raleigh. They've led by as many as 11 points. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren can't hit. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Collier. 18 points for him. Here's Eason. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Edwards. James kicks to Edwards. Offline with his three.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
They get the rebound. Eason.
Oh no!
By Sharp. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. Raleigh leading by 8. 1:49 left to play in the third. The three. The putback. Raleigh with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. LeBron drives in. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Sharp against it. He blocks it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Bending back everything.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
A different look for New York. Starks checked in for Poe. Josh Green comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Sharp. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Green passes to Starks. New York, no good that time either.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Damn.
Holmgren can't hit. Knicks trail by 10. Driving in. Here's Starks. Drops in the layup for two. Starks has got his second basket of the night.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
30 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Edwards. Pass to Holmgren. Starks with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Green. Drills the baseline jumper. Green's got 5 points so far. James kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Green. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by LeBron.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Green. Oh, he misses the dunk. And so is Crowley, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So for Raleigh right now, Anthony out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's James. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. Now here's Stoudemire. 3-pointers off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Anthony down low. He's guarded by Williams. Misses from close range. Jones finds Green. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Out that one, and the Raleigh lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Green.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now, here is Starks. Williams gets to Green. And the rejection by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in. Shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Starts with a screen on LeBron. Here's Jones. Outside Green. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Green's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Knicks. Here's James. James bars it in.
What an athlete LeBron is, showing off the vertical on that slam.
Green passes to Starks. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Poke loose. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Holmgren.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Free throw good. Starks. Collier. He's checked in for the Knicks. Good on both. Now here's James. Stoudemire left side. Out left to the wing. Raleigh moving the ball around. outside, James.
Oh,
Pass to
what the
Stebbins,
fuck?
and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Are we making a switch here? Roy's checked in. Green taking his time here. Outside Williams. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Raleigh leading by 4. LeBron with now Green defending. Roy with the bucket.
And Roy can certainly knock down the long ball, which is only going to enhance his confidence ahead.
Outside Green. And Gasol sends it back. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Another shot. LeBron finishing the fast break.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Collier. James defending. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Williams. Six on the shot clock. There's Green with the 3. Gasol pulls it in. Gasol's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. James, no good. Knicks trail by 9. Outside Green. Pass to Collier. A shake. And out of bounds. Raleigh will have it.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Leon Pose checked in for the Knicks. Tari Eason comes in for Green. And here is James. Outside Roy. Gasol trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Roy. Roy's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here. I think the defense gave him a bit of a gift there. I mean, he got all the space he needed to go to work.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Outside Green. Poe, the pass to Easton. Here's Poe. He's defended by Gasol. Pass to Collier. Starts with the screen on LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by James.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside Green. Starts outside. Pass to Collier.
No way.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Outside Green. And they get it. A 3-pointer is right on target.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Roy misses. Knicks trail by 13. Here's Collier. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Stoudemire's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kept alive. Here's James. Here's Gasol. And at last, they get one to fall.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
you know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And the shot goes down. Roy's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, the blinding speed and breathtaking athleticism. James is so much fun to watch in transition.
Pass to Eason. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
The Achilles heel of this team right now, turnovers.
6 points given away on miscues. They can't afford many more if they're going to cut into this lead.
Green is checked in for the Knicks. And Raleigh also making a change. Edwards is checked in. That one drops for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Green after Pau Gasol's bucket. Shot to stop the run. Green, no luck. James left side. And James throws it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there.